From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's, of course, at my bar, where everyone is welcome to have a seat, grab a beverage, and tell their story. Brought to our good friends at Dasher and at YOLO Rum, because you only live once. No doubt about that. We're going to talk a little, a couple authors are here, a couple old friends, some new friends, talk a little business, and we're going to get into it right here at Tommy Mac's. JD Daugherty's back. How are you, JD?
Good
to see you from Virtual Mind Camp. Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How you been?
Been doing great, man.
Good to see you. What do we have here? We got a new book that you put out there. Congrats.
Yes. This is 365 of the worst jokes ever, other not so crappy ways to start your day.
Okay.
And really, it's mostly a journal.
Okay.
It has a joke for you every day to kind of get your day going, and then what do you want to create for the day? Write 3 creations for the day, what you appreciate for the day,
and
how you want to finish the day. So getting in a right mind.
Any meditation along with that? Because that's a big thing for people to start their day.
The beginning of the book talks to you about getting into the emotion of your end results and finding your true end results that you want, right? And not making goals based on other people's opinions, or things outside of you. So that's how the book starts out, is teaching you or showing people how to truly get into the emotion of the end result and feel and visualize what you want, right? So,
wake up happy. At least try to.
Hey, the way you start your day is usually the way you finich your day.
Yeah.
So,
and sometimes you may go to bed mad, but you can always wake up happy.
That is the truth.
All right, JD, great to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Mike Cherico is here.
How you doing?
Our business consultant. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing well. I can write that book too, but all my jokes are crappy, so I probably can help you write the next.
Do you have a joke? Real quick, give me a quick joke. Bad joke.
Yeah, just have, I was thinking about a joke about, how you create vegetable oil, but it just got too greasy.
Right, there you go. But good
Love
one.
it.
Good one. All right, what kind of consultant are we talking about,
I do
Mike?
small business consulting. I did that in my previous life, my career. Traveled the country helping small businesses succeed.
Cool.
Providing them tools and all the different things that they need. And the smaller the business, the actual better. Because they need the most help.
They do.
And it's getting tough because the franchises and national companies are squeezing out the small business owner. But the dream's still there.
What's the biggest need? Is it financially, like knowing how to run the books, keep the books, you know what I'm saying? Or is it marketing? Is it a little bit of everything?
It's a little bit of everything, but the one thing they don't know is what they don't know.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is their knowledge is tribal knowledge from their father or grandfather. Sometimes the business is passed down. And what they don't know is things have changed. You don't market the same way. You don't buy the same way. You don't even negotiate the same way. So what I do is help them with that. And it's amazing what they don't know, and one little thing can really help a small business. So I try to pinpoint it and then focus on it.
I think a lot of small business, you start with this great idea and you just go. And then you're like, oh wait, I got to write the bylaws and the mission. You've already started.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got to try to slow down, and because I'm a dreamer too. Like I'll jump at it, right? But you got to pull it back and make sure you're set up.
Exactly, and the sales process has changed a lot too. It's not a used car salesman mentality. It's knowledge. Education. Get yourself educated on knowing more about the product than the consumer, because they know a lot today. They're Googling.
No doubt.
And if you don't know as much as they do, at least you're kind of at a disadvantage.
Yeah, those reviews, you got to study them.
Oh,
right?
Totally.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
All right, Jay Haug is here. How are you, Jay?
I'm doing great.
Friend, good to see you. Tell us, you're with Living Without Lust, and you do have a book here, but tell us about Living Without Lust.
Well, we founded it about 10 years ago, a group of guys here in Jacksonville who struggled with sexual brokenness, pornography issues, and we realized that we wanted to go to the church, because usually the church gets the first call. The pastor gets the call when the guy's arrested, or when he's exposed. The wife says, I've had enough, I want a divorce, or he's fired at work. A lot of these things are going on underneath. And so we founded it 10 years ago as a nonprofit, and our motto is we help support men who struggle with lust and support the Christian leaders who serve them. So kind of a barbell approach for the individual struggler, and then we leverage the relationship with the church, because we want to have them help these guys too, and also to speak about this publicly in church settings.
Yeah, the accessibility, as we were talking about, it's just, it's one click away, right?
It is, and it's,
for anything.
It's very difficult. We're playing catch up now. There's a lot of books out now and speakers who are talking about what the internet has done to us, what social media have done to us, especially to kids and girls as well as boys. So we try to get into that trauma place with people who have experienced that. Usually they start in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's when the parents are away, they get involved, it's secretive, and then it builds and everybody thinks, oh, I'll give it up when I get married, but they don't.
No, right.
It's in the brain.
Yeah, right.
So we need help. We can't do it ourselves.
Reconfigure that.
So the book is basically my story, and it's a commentary on the Epistle to the Hebrews. And it tells about how the Bible does speak to this issue and how to overcome it.
Oh, really? No kidding. All right. How long did it take you to write the book?
It took me probably about 6 months. Back in 2016.
Yep.
But we really need more clergy and preachers to speak to this in a way that's helpful, non-condemning, but kind of universalizes and normalizes the struggle, because it is a normal struggle for men. And
we're all sinners one way or the other. I mean, not everyone's into that, but we're all sinners. So good for you, man. You're the old radio guy, aren't you?
I am.
Do you miss it?
800 radio shows here.
Yeah.
I love the immediacy of it. It's like having another education. I interviewed a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it was a phase in my life, so moving on to other things. I'm now retired, so.
Good. That's great. Well, great to have you all on here. But before we go, real quick, in a quick answer, how do you wake up, and what's your best way to get going and be happy?
My wake up is I go and get my coffee, and I spend some time alone with God.
There you go.
Very quiet. I read my recovery literature, I journal, and I read some scripture, and I sit and talk with my wife. And after I do that, and then I'm on a call with another guy for 15 minutes saying, where are we? What's your struggle? What's going on with you?
Sure.
We do that, and I'm set for the day.
All right. Mike, what do you think?
I wake up, I get on the computer, not none of that, I'm just getting on the computer. Just want you to know.
Disclaimer.
Just disclaimer. Maybe look at the stock market a little bit.
Okay.
Starting to get ready for the day.
Coffee?
Definitely coffee, yeah, definitely coffee. I wake up, I'm a positive person normally. So
me too.
Everything's positive. The day's going to be great, we're going to make it great, that kind of thing.
That's right.
And focus on the good things, just focus. There's a lot of good.
A lot of blessings, no doubt. All right, JD, last word real quick.
Yeah, hey, actually how I get up in the morning, I don't get out of bed until I have a good thought. I actually meditate for about 20 minutes before I start my day, and I have a lenses focus on the day. So I actually write down my 3 big things I want to accomplish for the day based on my end results I want to achieve. So.
Beautiful. I'll go with Bob Marley. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we will be all right. All right. Great to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Hey, check out their great profiles, this conversation, and so many others at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
All right.
Even though we do have 2 different liquors, it's still one name. It's YOLO Rum, and at the end of the day, it's how you feel. And YOLO Rum, you only live once, and that's more prevalent. That's becoming more prevalent as far as the attitude and the mindset with how people live their lives. And it's not about how it used to be as far as people doing dumb stuff out here. It's more of they're understanding the value of their life. And if we can bring that presence of the meaning behind life and what it means to fulfill whatever you need to fulfill in your life that makes you feel enjoyable about what you're doing, that's what YOLO will bring out as well.